Okay, thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, everything's okay. I definitely want to always check back in with you guys when I cut it off and those people are present. So everything's fine. Everybody's just about left. The police officer, the real nice one that's always in the pickup truck, he pulled up right next to where the agitators were. Lori was still yelling her stuff, but up at the top of the hill. I told Paul, wanted to make sure to say hello to me from across the street, and I just, you know, I said, Paul, I said, you and Melanie do not belong with AP and Lori at all. This has got to stop. This is a vigil. This is a candlelight vigil. And he said, I didn't say anything. I said, I did not hear your voice. But I said, but you don't belong anywhere around those two women. And, you know, it's unfortunate that they've gone into cahoots with them. He says he's back because Billy's back at the 1776. And so now he has to be back, you know, because it has to do with the gun or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Debbie, I've been trying to get that window to say something for Gloria, you know, knowing that's going to mean so much to him on a bad day. I'm so grateful that that's when God finally opened up the window and said, okay, let them know now, because he was having a tough day today. So that was pretty much a God shot, wasn't it? Yeah, they're in pretty deep. Yeah, it's a shame. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it was a very nice evening. It had a totally different feel tonight. It was very relaxed, very calm. Even when the agitators showed up, it was still very relaxed and very calm. Very curious. Well, right, and Kat, I think that's the problem, is that they're not tuned in enough. They're not trusting God. You know, God is the one who can do something about their grievances, you know, and about their wounds, their old wounds too, where, you know, I believe this is stemming from. And that is the problem right there. They're not trusting God to take care of it. And they're just not tapped in. Right, Debbie. Yeah. Well, they weren't doing much until the end, and comes the heart. They are just as vile and disgusting as any of the others. I think I missed my turn. We're taking the scenic route. Righteous judgment, yes. You know, and you know, when we're running off of emotion, you know, that's when, you know, I wind up like in shock. Like the other night, you know, I was so shocked to see somebody brandishing a gun and waving it around and seeing, you know, Santa up in their faces, and it was just like, it shocked me. And then you know, what it's too bad, really, that I just don't turn off, you know, and allow myself time to process. But sometimes, you know, you just process out loud, because it's just like, I don't know, the behavior is all very shocking to me. And it isn't because I haven't behaved poorly before. I have, of course I have. But it's just, it makes no sense. I liked what John, I think it was John or Billy, was saying on the J6 prisoner. What he was saying about it was that it just, there's so much of it that just makes no sense, because it's so opposite from what we are supposed to be as Americans. You know, and he must have said it like 10 times, because I understand exactly what he's saying. It's, you can't even wrap your head around it, because it's so like not what we do. But I've always felt that way when I've seen things like hate crimes and things like that. I've always felt that way. Like, I don't understand it. It's painful. I missed my turn. Where am I? We're taking the scenic route. It wasn't Wanda, it was me. I did it, Uncle Deuce. If we haven't stood in their shoes in their fight day in and day out, how can we pass any judgment? I think it's, oh my gosh, you're so welcome, Gloria. Well, actually, I have had a lot of their insults, you know, and you forget who came down Saturday for the vigil. We had the whistle girl and her cohort, and that one's as loud as Lori is. So I have dealt with a lot of it, you know. Oh, they probably are possessed. They probably are. I have dealt with a lot of it day in and day out. Yeah, some stay in Bunker Hill, and it's going all the time. Yeah, it is bad. It is evil and demented, absolutely. Yes, I did deal with squirrels face to face on the DC Mall many days. Because you all have to understand, I traveled with these people. You know, not this anarchy person. I don't know where she came from. But I traveled with, I don't remember Lori from traveling. I don't. I met her at, well, really the first time I ever heard her mouth was the day that the TPC was breaking up, and she was yelling obscenities. But I traveled with Squirrel and Paul, and tried to help Paul. Didn't work out. All right, I gotta put in the maps. Wrong way, Wanda. I think it's become so obvious that the only thing that seems to help at all is to ignore them. And everybody gets to this point where they agree that that's the only thing that seems to work, and then nobody can do it because it is so awful. Oh, now what road am I on? Oh my goodness. Thanks. Find the right passion. It's good to see you. Yeah, and you know, I've been bullied a lot over my lifetime, and this is one of the things that as to why I live stream too, because I cannot stand injustice. And what does a bully do? A bully dishes out injustice, and I hate it. I've been bullied a lot in my life. I know it doesn't seem like I would be, but I have, and I can't stand a bully. You wouldn't believe the feelings that go through me when I hear them. And the thoughts too, you know, you just can't act on them. Okay, so I've got to, I don't even know where I am anymore. I-270, oh no, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, hang on, I gotta put in the, I gotta put in maps. Wrong way, wand on. I know, right? I think I'm heading in your direction. We'll hang out. Oh my goodness. And your neighbor will be on tomorrow night, on live tomorrow night, Gloria. So that's a good thing, because now we'll make sure I have my battery pack on me so I don't wind up cutting off in the middle like I did last time he was on. Oh my gosh, did you hear me? I was like, Gloria is gonna kill me. I felt so bad. I was running up the hill to go get my battery pack. I felt so bad because you finally got to hear him. When was that? That was like a week and a half ago now. Yeah, he will be on live tomorrow night. Billy made sure to say it a couple times.
In a quarter mile, take exit 25 for US 1 Baltimore Avenue toward Laurel College Park.
Did you miss that one? I did. Right on the live stream. I'm like, Gloria, because I'm like plugging it in while I was running back down the hill to the GULAG, right? And I'm like, Gloria's gonna kill me. And then I started
take
laughing.
Exit 25.
But that was a nervous laugh of Gloria's gonna kill me. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
In 1,000 feet, use the second from the left lane to turn left onto US 1 South Baltimore Avenue.
We've been through some stuff now. Oh, I'm right here.
Use the second from the left lane to turn left onto US 1 South Baltimore Avenue.
Okay, this could have been worse. Oh my goodness, excuse me. There's the Holiday Inn that I stayed in when I first got up here and we were house hunting to move to Maryland. That was a strange thing, house hunting during the sniper thing. That was weird, I must say. Oh, thank you, KB. It's getting there. Oh my gosh, I do try hard, Uncle Deuce. Thank you for noticing. I really do. I'm not going to please all the people all the time, am I? Gloria isn't allowed sharp objects now. Oh no, I hope you don't knit, Gloria. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Thank you all so much. Thank you all for all the prayers and the well wishes. I'm so grateful. Oh my goodness.
In 800 feet, use the right lane to take the I-95 South, I-495 South ramp.
Oh boy. Let's try this again.
Use the right lane to take the I-95 South ramp, then keep left at the fork.
I know, Elizabeth, and it's just like, I really don't want a lot of it either. I really don't, you know, which is why people don't realize how much I have been exposed to it, because I don't try to give it much air. Sometimes you can't help it.
Keep left at the fork.
Sometimes I'm aware it is part of the news that I'm bringing to you, but too much.
Continue on I-95 South for 6 miles.
I had to tell Caroline to stop when she was walking with me up the sidewalk. And I said, listen, I said, stop. She goes, well, I'm just sharing with you some of the stuff that's been going on. I said, yeah, but I said, it's in the air. It's in the air. Just please, I don't want to bring any more of this to Mickey or anybody, and then Mickey's no wilting lily, though. I'm letting you know. Mickey she can hold her own, and I'm like, somebody hold Mickey down there. She is a trip. Oh my gosh, tonight was good. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you, Elizabeth. Why would I do that, Daisy? Just go watch the other video from Saturday night. You can see it all there. Uncle Deuce. It's only 25, I think. Uh-oh. Oh, that's great, Elizabeth. I'm so glad. Only if you can and you want to, Elizabeth. That's awfully sweet. I want to say thank you to, there's a few people I don't think I've had a chance to really say thank you to that helped me out right before I got sick. They did some donations, and I think I got notes out, but I hope I did. I don't like to not get thank yous out. Thank you, Butterfly. Oh, what's the timestamp? Oh, I don't know. It was like the end of the evening. It was the end. It was such an amazing event all day. The feeling was so amazing. And then all of a sudden, I was getting tired, and then I was shown the video from Bunker Hill, and it shocked me. It was so opposite from where I was at the J6 Vigil, it absolutely shocked me, and not everybody was happy with what I said about it. I still mean what I said about it, and but it isn't that I don't understand either, well, there's some things I don't understand, but I think that'll be obvious what I don't understand. I'm not always going to agree with what people do, and people aren't always going to agree with what I say, so it is what it is. But Saturday was...
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take the exit toward US 50 East.
Saturday was a spectacular Vigil rally. It really was great. And I may go to one of the trial dates with Mickey in a couple days. I was thinking maybe sooner, but I'm not going to sit there and cough and hack during the trial. I would just probably have to wind up leaving. So I'm going to wait until this cough gets better. But I think it'll be something that I'll want to do. Randy's working on our being able to stream. He said some of the sorry, I'm having trouble spitting it out. Some of the judges are more lenient than others concerning video live stream. So he's hoping to get a chance to talk to the judge. And boy, if he can, you know I'll be there. If he's able to pull it off, I will be there. But that won't be for a few days.
In a quarter mile, use the right 2 lanes to take the exit toward US 50 East.
Oh boy, I almost did it again. Goodness gracious. Orange crickets.
Use the right 2 lanes to take the exit toward US 50 East.
More beef, less crickets. What? No, less beef, more crickets. Oh no.
Continue on US 50 East for 20 miles.
Uncle Deuce, you are too much. One day I'm gonna maybe understand about this cricket thing. Oh, well, but Linda, I do have both sides of the story concerning the one thing that was so very upsetting to me. And that's Billy brandishing any kind of weapon and saying he's going to shoot somebody's face off. That is very frightening to me. With good reason. Very upsetting. So, you know, I've been around these people a lot. It's definitely one of those situations going on this convoy and traveling across the country and everything like that. You get to know people you get to know some people you wouldn't necessarily get to know on purpose, and then you get to know some people better than you thought you could have or would have, because you're thrown into this living situation, going across the country together and stuff, you know, and making it work at racetracks, and you know, it's a curious ins and outs for sure. So it isn't like I don't know the players. What's Uncle Deuce giving you a $2 bill for, Gloria? Is that crickets? Bugs taking over our beef. No, I agree. Oh my gosh, are they really? But thank goodness Uncle Deuce likes crickets. Fried chicken and garlic sauce. Fried chicken and garlic sauce. That sounds good. It's gonna get hurt, but I know. Down 776. They've been harassed and attacked and heckled. Well, yes, they have, Daisy, but everybody's still got to stay within the law. And you know, Oreo, he was talking that it's been hurtful that 1776 hasn't done more already, and I'm just not in agreement with that, because it, you know, and I told him, I said because if anybody's going to go to jail, it's going to wind up being Santa. It isn't going to be them. You know, that's already been shown to people. But I'll tell you what, those the Metro DC police that are there with us every night at the Vigil, they don't put up with anything from them. Not anything. And I'm grateful to see that. They absolutely were not going to put up with anything from them. That's our buddy in the pickup truck, the DC officer, and the other guys. They're all right. What were my best and worst moments of riding on the road? Oh, that's a good question. Golly, that's a good question. Oh, hitting day 4 and knowing that there cannot be a day 5 without a shower. That's the worst. Probably not what you expected to hear, but that is the worst.